I made a fake one.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? A little over a week ago, Den of Geek released this article, Power Rangers ranking all 28 seasons. Now, every once in a while when these articles come out, we love to react to them and see if they are any good. I remember there was one about a year ago that we did, and we just tore it up because it seemed like these guys didn't even watch Power Rangers. Like, they were putting some really good seasons at the bottom. Like, they were putting RPM at the bottom, and it was not a very good list. So I'm excited to break this one down and see if this is any good. This is Den of Geek. They have the Geek Squad in the building. They have people that are getting paid to love these brands and these franchises and know what they're talking about. So I am excited to see what their list is, and we're going to react to it. And I want to hear your reaction. That's a huge part of it. So quick note, they are not including the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger reversioning as a season yet. Like, no one wants that. That was like the 2010 version. But okay, let's get into it. 28, Power Rangers Mega Force. Okay, their big point was nothing much happens in Mega Force, and it wasn't that it was my least favorite, but it was down there, and I don't know, it wasn't the best. But oh, they're putting Samurai down there. They're saying Samurai is awkward. Everything in this show is nearly directly translated from its Japanese source material. Yeah, with little touches of Mighty Morphin sprinkled throughout, make no sense. Yeah, I get it. I could see why you would put Samurai low, but I actually kind of like Samurai. Then they put Super Samurai at 26, and I knew it was coming, guys. I knew Ninja Steel was going to be down here if they knew anything really about the show. Okay, so far within the first few, 25, 26, 27, and 28 were all kind of those Neo Saban era seasons that they just felt like the whole 90s vibe again, and the plots were super simple. There was not a lot of character backstories like there are in some of the recent series like Dino Fury and Beast Morphers. And then with 24, they're giving us Ninja Steel. So they are letting us know that, hey, they are not a huge fan of the Neo Saban era when ranking this. Ooh, our first Disney season, and I can concur. 23, Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. This was probably one of my least favorite Disney seasons. I loved Once a Ranger, but I wasn't in love with the characters. It wasn't like the actors did a bad job. I just wasn't in love with the characters and the story, even though the story was supposed to be way cooler than I think it was. Supposed to be like this Indiana Jones vibe. And they took a lot away from that in parts of the show. I wish we could get a show like Operation Overdrive again, though, because it would be fun if they did it right. Then you got Super Mega Force at 22. Okay, so they said that they improved from the first one to the second season of Mega Force. So, and the legendary battle was not as bad as we all think it is, but it's not as good as we want it to be either. So I really can't stick up for that. Ooh, okay, at 21, we're getting to the top 20. Now we're going to get a lot of good seasons. But at 21, Mystic Force, which this makes me sad because I like Mystic Force, but this is one of those fan favorites that you either really love this or you'll never watch this at all. See, I loved the theme song. I know so many Power Ranger fans that have never even watched Mystic Force. So I get it. I kind of understand why that's there. Okay. So then we got Supercharged cracking the top 20. I would have moved this up maybe a few. I would have put maybe Mystic Force in the top 20. But I get it. It's all going to be close. Oh, wow. They're putting seasons of Mighty Morphin at the bottom. Wow. See, I'm a guy. I agree with this. I agree with some of these seasons down here. I'm not going to lie. The first two seasons of Power Rangers were kind of not the best, but it's still in the top 20, okay? Ooh, you got Wild Force at 18. This is a super fan favorite. I feel like it gets better with time. Wild Force is awesome, man. Great season. I could put that in the top 20. Now we're getting to SPD at 17. This is not horrible. This is realm where we're making the top 20. I just got to see what they're putting above these, okay? Jungle Fury's making 16. Oh, I really actually liked this season. I could make an argument. They're right there. Ooh, at 15, they put Mighty Morphin Season 1 up. Ooh, and it's arguably that Jungle Fury and SPD were better than Season 1, but there was so much hype and nostalgia. You have to put it at 15, okay? We'll put you in the top 15 Season 1 MMPR. I know it was not the best looking season. Oh, I love that they put 13, 14, Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 1 and 2. Yes! These guys are watching. They know what's up. They were good seasons. Okay, now we got Lost Galaxy at number 12. Love it. Lightspeed Rescue, I definitely would have flip-flopped these. I would have possibly put Lightspeed Rescue up a little bit more, but I know that this has a big cult following. We got the Titanium Ranger. There were some cool things about that season. Ooh, they put Dino Charge in the top 10. I don't agree with Dino Charge in the top 10. What do you guys think? Even though, you know what? Season 1 was dope, but Season 2 did not deliver. So, like, I don't know, man. I guess this is Season 1, though. But you're putting Lost Galaxy, like, I feel like Lost Galaxy should be in the top 10. So, ooh, they put Dino Fury, number 9. Ooh, that's a bold move, and I love this season, though. It is better than a lot of those. I would have, okay, Dino Fury in the top 10, you can make an argument, okay? There is an argument. Dino Charge, no. Lost Galaxy has to take Dino Charge's place. But I'll put Dino Fury at 9, okay? Let's go for it. Ooh, Ninja Storm. Okay, we'll take it, all right? This was a very good season. It was the first real Disney season. They went crazy with this one. You know what? Put it in the top 10. Ooh, Time Force is only 7, huh? I would have put this a little bit higher, but you know what? It's in the top 10. We can make that argument. See, I like to go down like tiers with this in a way, because as long as it's in there, I'd almost put it top 5. But 7, okay, what do you got above it? Turbo. What do you mean? What are you doing, Den of Geek? Like, Turbo? Man, I feel like I'm Soulja Boy and Drake right now. Like, what is going on? Turbo? I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but Turbo? Bro, I felt like this was actually not a bad list. Like, this, we were going places, Den of Geek. I was wondering where Turbo was going to be, and it's not. The second half of Turbo is good. We like the second half of Turbo, but to put that above Time Force, you're putting that above Dino Fury, you're putting that above Lost Galaxy. Like, I would have put Lightspeed Rescue above Turbo. Dang. Turbo embraces the silly in ways even Ninja Storm never could. Yeah, but it didn't go. It didn't work right. It was. Oh, God. Okay, let's continue. Maybe that's just their one bad blunder, all right? Maybe their one bad blunder. Number 5, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3. You know what? Great season. Season 3 was probably my favorite season of the 3 seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that's okay. They actually had really cool backstories. They were fusing out some characters. They were going into a whole new season. It was a good season, man. Season 3, yes, you could argue that to be in the top 5. Yes, I'm glad that I didn't see RPM. We put it towards the top. This is one of the best seasons. So Den of Geek did get some respect back. They put RPM in the top 5. Top 3 in space. Perfect. I'm very curious to see what they're putting 1 now, because it has to be Zeo then, right? I don't know what it is, but In Space is totally top 3. Argument to be made all day. Okay, we're putting Zeo at number 2. This is just such a magical season. I have been in love with Zeo since I was a little kid. Like, I remember when they switched over, and I love that Super Zeo Megazord. Love it. Okay, so what is their number 1? What am I missing here? I think I know what it is, but what is it? Oh, snap. Dino Thunder, huh? They put Dino Thunder number 1. I know people that love this season, and they claim it up and down, but this is the best season. You know what? There were some really cool things here. They brought back JDF. Like, it was really fun to see Tommy have his role back and be helping the Power Rangers as the Black Ranger. It was a good season. I definitely was not expecting that, but you know what? This is a ballsy Dino Thunder play, and definitely this is not the census number 1 from the Power Rangers community. I know that, but I could argue that they're top 3. I could argue that this was a top 3 season, at least top 5. It's all subjective. I am just confused about about this, guys. Turbo in the top 10 at number 6. That's goofy to me, because this was a hated season by a lot of fans, and I love this season. I get it. I get why they put it in the top 10, but no, it does not deserve to be top 10. It deserves to be maybe crack the top 15. Like, if you're putting Power Rangers season 1, like Mighty Morphin season 1 at 15, Turbo has to be roughly ahead or just right behind it, like right next to it, guys. And this is all, opinionated, but when we're talking about a show, okay, so ratings wise, Turbo was the season that kind of let Saban and Fox Kids down, because that was the first year in a long time that they weren't number 1, right? It took In Space to get them back to be number 1. And this was the season that a lot of people stopped watching Power Rangers. Like, it was a thing. It wasn't the same no more. There was the cars, and they changed it, and once we got the second half, it was a lot better. But there were so many things the fans did hate on this show at the time, and it wasn't a watchable season. Now, later down the line, people do like this season, but compared to, man, Time Force, and we're talking, I'd even put Ninja Storm ahead of it. I'd put Dino Fury ahead of it. I'd put you know what? I put Dino Charge and Turbo closer, but still Dino Charge ahead of it. Lightspeed Rescue ahead of it. Lost Galaxy ahead of it. Beast Morphers ahead of Turbo. Like, because Turbo had one of the best endings, like one of the best second halves of the season. But overall, I see why fans didn't think that this was the best season. And I know a lot of y'all do not like Turbo, and I love Turbo, but to see it at 6 just means that's the one thing that Den of Geek kind of messed up on. I could even stick up for you on Dino Thunder, even though that's not my pick. I think that a lot of your collectives in this list are decent. This is a lot better than a few of them that I've seen. I can see that they actually like the brand, and Dino Thunder at number 1 is definitely a fan. And this is someone that likes the show, and maybe that this is what they grew up on. Maybe this was their season, but there is some Mighty Morphin vibes to it. You have the dinosaurs, you have JDF, you have music, you have video games, you have the Red Ranger, he's a soccer star. It's a good season. I get why you can make an argument. I wouldn't put it there. I'd put probably In Space, Time Force, or Zeo there, because of what, like, all 3 of them, you could make an argument that they did something huge for the franchise. RPM, I could make an argument that's number 1. Dino Fury, you could argue, you could make an argument that it could be number 1 if they do what we think they're going to do in season 2. this could be the best show. So yes, Den of Geek, you did not do a bad job. I think you made maybe 2 or 3 mistakes, but out of all of these lists that I see, I can see you guys are fans and you guys care about the brand, and whoever's doing this did some research. Yes, would I like to see some things moved up? A few things moved down. Yes. I grew up watching these shows. I kind of knew what hit, what didn't, what the numbers were at the time, and Lost Galaxy was a super hit. Lightspeed Rescue was a little underwhelming out of all of these seasons that you put kind of in that top 20. I get why Mighty Morphin is here. I would have put Jungle Fury and SPD higher. Wild Force I would have put higher. Yeah, but what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. Just know these guys did do a good job in this, okay? This is not a bad list, and this is kind of opinionated things. They probably had a crew, and they were surveying people and trying to get an idea of what the fans liked and what is the best, and they probably had a criteria. So let me know what you guys think of their list. Thank you guys so much for watching the fan club, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell to stay in the algorithm. Do you guys support the fan club? You want to help us make our next episode and keep this show running? Well, check out our brand new fan club t-shirts. These are on our Square site. Go check that out. Go check us out on all social media platforms. And thank you for rocking with us, guys. Peace.